as you're listening to this interview, I thought his perspective was fantastic. And just know that when I say 600 miles, I don't mean we had a single 600-mile trip. So here is my first Uncredible interview with my son, Alexander. All right. We are doing our first Uncredible interview. I am with Alexander, my son. That's scary. Look at your face.
Your face.
All right. So we're just doing a test, so it doesn't matter. But let's just start by talking about how's your new job doing?
It's doing great. It's pretty. I'm a cashier at Tops, if that matters, but it's pretty nice. I just stand around and check people out. It's pretty nice.
Don't they have self-checkouts? Like, I don't understand.
They do. There's like 8 of them, but a lot of people still like to use the normal checkouts.
Okay. So would you say more people use self-checkout or more people use the actual, like the one you're running?
It's kind of, I think it's like 50-50. A lot of people, like, it's kind of in between. A lot of people use the self-checkout, but also I think people with more items use the normal ones. I don't know what you call it.
So they don't have to do that much work?
Yeah.
They don't want to put in the work?
For real.
All right, so let's talk about the trip to the Winter Warrior Half Marathon. Now, I didn't tell you this, but remember I told you that guy on Instagram that showed me the picture that I connected with him? I don't know if I told you the story or not.
I think you did.
Yeah, he's got, his name was, I think his name's Chad. I hope I'm getting that right. Him and a buddy of his have a podcast. And Daryl's the guy that I first heard him on a podcast. And then we connected on Instagram. I featured their podcast, Daryl's podcast, on my first episode that was like a test episode. And so the two of them got together. They've been doing interviews on Daryl's podcast. Well, this past week they got together and did their first podcast on, they both have cerebral palsy. And they mentioned me from my first episode in their first episode of their joint one. So That was kind of cool. So anyway, we drove up to the Winter Warrior Half Marathon. I think I totaled it to be around 600 miles. I wanted to hear your perspective of the trip, and maybe we can break it down. Like, let's start with the first day going up. Like, what was it like?
The first day, like when we had to check in?
Yeah, when we went to get the bibs and stuff.
That was pretty, it was mostly just driving. Like, we didn't do too much else. That was the day that was really bad with the snow and the highways, and we almost spun out on the on-ramp. That was kind of fun.
Me.
You
came in so hot on that on-ramp, like you were just coming in.
Yeah.
I didn't think you had it. I was scared, dude. I seriously thought, oh yeah, for sure. I was like sitting there going, please don't. I was in my head as we were sliding off the highway, or well, off the ramp. I was thinking it's okay if we don't make it today, we can still go and get the bib the next day. Yeah. So in my head, I was like, don't freak out. It'll be your first real accident. So and I'm here, so let's chill. So literally, the introduction to that drive was you almost going off the ramp.
I know. It was like the first 10 minutes too. So
now you drove the whole way up, right? I think.
Yeah.
So talk about how bad that was, because it was brutal.
It was rough. As we got closer to Rochester, it got a lot better, but the whole way, like halfway, the whole one lane was completely filled with snow. And people did go in it, but I wouldn't have gone in it. And because the other lane too still had snow on it, and it was still rough and slippery. And it was brutal.
I don't think we passed, at least for the first, hour and a half. I don't think we even attempted a pass, right?
No, we didn't.
And then was it on the way up that it cleared up or did it? It didn't clear up at all that day, did it?
No, as we got closer to Rochester, it cleared up, and then as we got back to our home, it got worse.
Well, and then on the first day that we went up too, that was when Google took us like the goofy way.
Yeah, the
And
weird back roads. And
Yeah.
that was also brutal because the roads were just as bad, and except with turns.
Yeah, and it made the trip like twice as long. Or I wouldn't say twice as long, but I mean, they weren't plowed. We did run into that one plow that was coming toward, or no, that one road
There's
it took us
3.
on. We saw 3. Yeah, that's right. We saw 3 plows, like
That was
back, and it
crazy.
was only like a 10-minute stretch, and there were 3 plows on that thing.
Yeah,
so.
that was pretty crazy actually.
So yeah, so that was the first day. So the next day we get up early in the morning, and we took a whole different route, and that's when we saw the clear distinction between the weather just stopped like an hour and a half in, right?
Yeah, like it was after like an hour and a half. We were just cruising. It was great.
Yeah, that was a good trip. We got there. We actually got there early. We planned to have bad roads, and then we get there like an hour early, right? We had to sit.
Yeah.
We went to the bathroom twice because I had to clear that situation up.
Yeah.
Because I did not want to have a problem in, this, in the winter. So so you dropped me off. Actually, we sat there for like half an hour watching people go get their bibs and stuff.
Yeah.
And then I bailed on. Actually, I spilled my water.
Oh, did you? I don't even.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you did because they were like that was weird.
Yeah, because we hung my water vest in the back, and the whole trip it was like shaking back and forth.
Yeah.
And it loosened the caps to my water. Actually, you know what? I didn't even plan this. I have these stupid things here. So this
Yeah.
cap actually like loosened up, and when I went to make sure everything was good, it like came off, and so it's like, what was it, like 20 degrees out, and I got water all over me to start the race. And I put my shoes on, I get out, I tell you to go. So I go run a half marathon. What did you do?
Oh shoot, let me remember. I immediately went to Taco Bell and got
Nice.
some sort of burrito. And then I went to actually first I went to Best Buy to buy the cooler for my computer.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
And then I went to Taco Bell.
You're going to have to clarify cooler because some people might think you went and got like a cooler to put drinks in.
No, I can have the box right here. It's
Oh, he came prepared. Oh, we can see your stash, by the way.
really?
Your Mountain Dew stash.
This is the specific one, Cooler Master something. It's a good one
Nice.
if you know. It's a PC cooler for cooling down the CPU.
Hopefully if there's anybody who ever watches this that's a tech person, they'll be like, woohoo.
Got for like $25.
Nice.
It's a good deal.
So after you got that, you went to Taco Bell?
Yeah, got some burritos.
Okay.
And then I was just going to sit in the parking lot and eat the parking lot at the race. And they had all the entrances blocked off. And Google kept trying to bring me to the same one. So I had like 30 minutes of just trying to get back in.
Gotcha.
That's usually what I do. I just go out and get some food and just wait around. It's pretty nice.
So then did you eat, because you couldn't get in, did you eat somewhere else or did you just wait to get in to eat?
I did eventually get in after like 20, 30 minutes, and I did eat in the car.
So how long after that did you have to wait for me to come around for that video? I didn't even see you when I came around, but how long did you sit?
Like after I finished eating, I only waited like 20, 30 minutes.
No, that's not bad. How did you know when to get out to catch me coming around the corner? Were you following me on the RaceJoy app?
I was following you on the app, and I was also, because I parked right next to like where they had it blocked off, so I was watching you from the car.
Okay. But did you get out when you saw me to video?
Yeah, like as
Oh.
you turned the corner, I got out and got my camera ready.
I didn't think the RaceJoy app was accurate enough to give you a heads up. And I know you weren't wearing any warm, like very warm clothes, so I didn't think you
No.
stood outside very long. So then I run by you, completely ignore you. I was
okay.
looking for you, but then I was like, I'm not gonna. not going to see him. And then that guy bolted by me. I don't know. He might have been in the relay. There were actually three different races happening in that event. There was a quarter marathon, which Chad was running. I was running the half marathon, and then there was a half marathon relay. And the half marathon relay people were like mega aggressive because they only had to do one lap. And the rest, I had to do four. I had to do 4 laps, and then I think Chad probably had to do 2 laps. So like I'm at the end of my rope, and this guy's like he's got like 4 feet to go, and he's got a barrel in front of me. So I had to actually cut your video short when I used it on Instagram because he cut right in front of me. He totally camera blocked me.
Yeah.
so yeah. So let's talk about. I think what I'm going to do when I actually cut this video is I might bring your other video in. So after it's over, we hop in the car and we get lost like 4 times trying to find a Subway for some reason.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah, we ended up in the middle of, I guess it was Rochester, but like where there was clearly like a town. Like, I mean, like we were in like the courthouse area of the town. Yeah. And we go to the most random Subway ever. It's like in a plaza of like, it's like a lawyer finance place, like nice brick building, and there's just a Subway in the middle.
Yeah, it was weird.
And we're at the Subway, and we see no less than 2 people on scooters?
Yeah, like 2 or 3. Like
it was a lot
riding around.
It was like being in a place where there's a trend that we missed, like in that area only, and everyone was riding. I mean, it's 22 degrees with snow, and those guys are riding around on those scooters. So then we kind of got out of. Google kept mapping us the wrong way to get to the highway, so we ended up going on this, like, what was it, 4 or 8 lanes? How many lanes were in that one big highway?
Like 4-ish. 4, yeah, it was like 4, I think. It was
like
big.
4 on each side? I think it was 4 on each side.
It might have been. It was big.
It was, yeah, well, we'll play the video of this random guy, so we're just trying to get out of there, trying to get to the highway, and this random dude just goes for, I think we were at a red light, right? And then he goes.
No, we were. I'm not sure what was happening. Maybe we were at a red light, but it was slow for some reason.
Yeah, he took his chance, and he's on one of these scooters, and he just bolts across, and we're both just like, what is happening?
Just going across the whole.
Yeah. So that was our highlight for the trip. That was funny. I'll throw the video in here at some point, and then it'll fade back and forth. So that'll be cool. But that was probably the most random thing.
Yeah.
So I did last week in my podcast episode and in a couple of my articles that I have online, I talked about some of the runs last year in the summer when I failed to complete the run. And you said it doesn't happen as often as maybe I feel like it does. I know I called Mommy for a couple assists, but at least on 2 occasions I called you. And like, what's your thinking when I call? Like, are you just like, he's fine?
No, I do kind of think you're fine. Like, I don't know how far you are out. Sometimes when you're on like 62.
Yeah.
There was one time when you were on 62 and you were pretty far out.
Yeah, but I think the first. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Usually I'm like, this dude's got to be fine. He's just weak and stuff.
Oh, jeez.
No, I'm kidding.
Well, no. Yeah, that absolutely that first. I think that first time. So I had like 3 or 4 shots at that route, which I actually wrote about that when the bird was flying over me. It was so hot last summer, and I was just trying to hit 20 miles, and I would make it through the first stretch of it, and then I would start to run back 62 from Grandpa and Grandma's house towards our house, and it's like my body was like, yeah, you're done now, bud. So I know one time my legs started to cramp up and I just couldn't do it. I think the first time I ran out of water. I think I wrote about it. I panicked a little bit because I ate one of those Nugo protein bars, which are fantastic. Don't want to ruin any sponsorship opportunities here, but it was like caught in my throat because it was so thick and like heavy. It was like a bad choice for a run. And so I drank all my water trying to wash that down, and then I get to the back half of return section of 62. And then I think one time I had you pick me up at the bowling alley, and I regretted that so much. because I was only like a mile and a half away from home, and I would have my
Yeah.
goal. But I had been walking for like 4 miles, and I'm like, this is dumb. Nobody's winning anything here. So yeah. Yeah. Anything cool going on? That's pretty much going to wrap up the interview. That's all I wanted to talk about. But we'll see how the test goes.
Yeah. No, I don't have anything too much. I'm gonna get this computer because literally just as recording this, just got it fixed up with the cooler. Not that one, a different one. But yeah.
Yeah, you're going to get some of my old hard drives rolling. And
That too.
hopefully we can wipe them out. You'll then create we're going to try to do like a local server.
Yeah, it's a NAS.
Nice. I don't know
Network
if
attached.
I don't know what that means. Hopefully somebody else does. What's NAS mean? I don't even know.
It's a network attached storage.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess
NAS.
that sense.
Yeah.
Got it. Nice. All right. Well, thanks for helping me with this. We'll see how the recordings go.
No quit. Building their wall. While they talk about us. Educated.
Experience.
Still not credible.
So we embraced it.
Now we're uncredible.